Hey, Thunderpoke is here. Today I'll recap or explain a drama movie from 2008, named An American Affair. At the starting of the film, we can see a school. Here we see a teenager boy named Adam, and he makes his friend fight with the other boy. After the end of the fight, Adam's friend starts fighting with Adam in anger, and then the teacher comes and stops them. Due to the fight, both of them get 1 day's detention. After the detention, Adam gets the realization of his mistake, and then he apologizes to his friend. His friend leaves from there in anger. Now, the scene shifts and we see Adam going to his house, where his parents were not at home. After this, he sticks his broken tooth with glue which was broken during the fight. At night, Adam sees an old lady living in front of his house, whose name is Catherine. So, Adam bunks the school the next day and goes to Catherine's house. After checking the mailbox there, he gets a letter from John Kennedy in the mailbox. Actually, John Kennedy was the president of USA. So Adam knows about him. He gets a bit shocked seeing the mail. After reading the mail, he goes to Catherine's house and hides while peeking into the house. But then Catherine comes there, seeing Adam. She asks Adam the reason for him to be there. In response to which, he tells that he needs some work because he has to go on a trip to Europe. Hearing this, Catherine gives him the task of cleaning her garden. Adam also finds a photo of President with Catherine, walking around the Catherine's house. Seeing this photo, Catherine tells Adam that the president is her old friend. One night, Adam was taking pictures of Catherine when a big car stops near Catherine's house. Then, President John comes out from the car and he enters inside Catherine's house. Adam is shocked to see all this. The next day at school, Adam asks one of his classmates, Faith, to walk him home after school because he likes her and Faith also likes Adam. Adam then invites Faith, but in the midst of their talk, a sister comes over there and takes Adam with her. After school, Adam goes to Catherine's house for work. Catherine's garden is quite beautiful, but Adam understands that Catherine wants to redecorate her garden. So Adam gets to work. While doing Adam's work, Catherine comes there, which was looking very nice, and then compliments it. After this, Adam also tells Catherine that last night he saw the president going to her house. Catherine does not like to hear this at all. So, she tells Adam to forget all this because she wanted to keep some things a secret and then leaves from there. Later, after working in the garden all day, Adam's clothes become very dirty. When he goes home in the same clothes, Adam's parents asked him, "How did your clothes become so dirty?" In response to which, Adam tells that he too has started working now in their neighbor Catherine's garden. But Adam's mom did not like Catherine because her way of living and her ways of wearing are very different from theirs. So, Adam's mother tries to convince Adam indirectly not to work at Catherine's house because Catherine is not respected in society. But Adam tells his parents that it was they who asked him to find a job. Now, hearing this, Adam's parents have no other answer, so they allows him to work at Catherine's house. The next day, while coming home from school, Faith also comes to his house with Adam, and then both come close after coming home. But while kissing, Adam's broken teeth come into Faith's mouth. Then, Faith tells Adam to fix her and then leaves from there. Now, for some reason Adam was mad after Catherine, so he starts monitoring her. One day, he sees Catherine meeting a man named Lucian, who works to supply girls to big and rich men. Lucian and Catherine also have some debate about the president. At the last, Catherine says to Lucian that she will never see the president, saying that she leaves from there. The next evening, when Adam was hanging out, he peeked into Catherine's house, where Catherine was partying with her friends inside. Just then a man comes there and then he grabs Adam and takes him inside. Actually, this man is Catherine's husband Graham, and they both got divorced because Graham asked her to get intimate with the president. But Graham wants to get into a relationship with her again, but Catherine doesn't want to be with him. The two of them argue again about this matter, and in the last, Graham leaves from there. The next day, when Adam was coming back from the dentist, he sees Lucian and starts following him. Lucian meets Graham, and they are both talking about something the president will have to do. But Catherine is also a big problem, and Catherine's diary is her safety point in which she writes everything. So Lucian tells Graham that we must by all means steal Catherine's diary. Now, Adam overhears all this and goes straight to Catherine's house. But going there, he sees that Catherine is not at home. Taking advantage of this, Adam starts looking for Catherine's diary. Just then, Catherine comes there with a man. Adam has to hide in the wardrobe. After this, Catherine gets intimate with that man, and Adam is watching all this by being locked in the wardrobe. Then after the man leaves, Catherine calls Adam out because she knows that Adam was hiding there, as she saw his bag lying outside. After coming out, Adam apologizes to Catherine, and Catherine also forgives him as a child. As they go, Adam tells Catherine about Graham and Lucian's words, to which Catherine doesn't care at all and forbids Adam to follow someone like that next time. The next day, we see Adam at a friend's birthday party where he and Faith get punished. They have to stay in the cupboard together for a minute. After going inside the cupboard, they both start kissing. But Adam becomes a little aggressive while doing this, which Faith does not like at all, so she leaves from there in anger. Now, Adam also comes back home and sees that Catherine is getting wet in the rain. When Catherine sees Adam, she quickly takes him to the house and changes clothes. After this, both of them start playing with painting colors. While playing, Adam also tries to kiss Catherine, but Catherine stops him there. After this, both of them play with colors for a long time. The next morning, Adam's parents see that Adam is completely stained with color. Seeing this, Adam's parents understand that Adam was at Catherine's house all night. Now parents are angry with all this, and they stop Adam from going to Catherine's house. Adam's father goes to Catherine's house to talk to her. There they find Lucian, who knew everything about Adam's father and his family. Upon hearing all this, Adam's father gets very scared, and then he tells Catherine not to give any job to Adam. Catherine agrees. Next, we see Lucian, who tells Catherine that he's giving her one last chance and that he convinces the president that it won't be right for them. Catherine is also very scared after hearing this, and she tries hard to contact the president. Then at night, she goes to the lighthouse to meet the president. But she could not meet the president. The next day, we learn that someone has murdered the president. Catherine breaks down upon hearing this. When Adam comes to her house seeing her crying, he supports her, and then he also tries to get intimate with her. But Catherine makes him angry. After Adam leaves, Graham comes to Catherine's house and asks Catherine to give him her diary so that he can start a new life. He then assures Catherine that he will take her to a different country, away from all of the mess. Catherine agrees. From there, she goes straight to Adam's house, but Adam's mother does not let her meet Adam. She tells Adam's mom that Adam has some of my belongings that she needs back. Then we see Catherine meets Lucian, who tells her to give her diary. He also says that he knows who she hid the diary with. But Catherine refuses him because in that diary she wrote about everything, and if anything ever goes wrong with her, then she could expose everyone with the help of that diary. Then because the diary was with Adam, so Adam was also in danger. So, Catherine goes to the church to meet him, where Catherine explains to him everything and tells him to meet with her the next day and return the diary. After talking for a while, Catherine leaves from there. We see that the next day when Adam comes back home from his school, he sees that someone has destroyed his room, so he understands that Lucian has taken the diary. He rushes to Catherine's house to find Lucian, who was burning Catherine's diary. Then he tells Adam to forget everything written in that diary. After this, when asked by Adam, Lucian tells him that Catherine is at the place where she called to meet you today. Now Adam runs quickly and reaches that place. But there he finds Catherine's corpse. Adam feels very bad, and when Graham sees Catherine's corpse, he cannot stand it. Actually, Catherine was killed by Lucian, but Lucian was a powerful man, so they could not do anything against Lucian. Next, we see Adam at school, who was broken by Catherine's death and had no friends to take care of. Then when Adam comes home, he gets a parcel of Catherine which she had sent before her death, in which the photo of Adam is made by adding different photos. And with that, the movie ends here.